guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing really well. So it is a cold, windy, cloudy Monday today. It proper feels like the weather has completely changed. Like last week, I think I mentioned in my last video that there was a day where it was so warm. We laid out in the sun and we really enjoyed it. It's actually the night that we went out for dessert. And yeah, the weather has completely changed. It's cold, my heating is on. I'm reaching for hoodies and like warm clothing. Even though this is not that warm, it's quite thin, but it's just right for now. Plus in my house it's pretty warm. Also, when I do cleaning and all of that good stuff, I get really hot. So if I do put on something that's too warm, then I'm going to be roasting in that. But anyway, I have had a delivery which has been sat in my porch for a while now actually. And it's time that I unboxed it and showed you guys because I've been waiting to try it. I've just not got round to it. Life has been busy. Kids are back to school in literally 2 days. So today I have a long list of jobs that I want to do. So first of all, I want to clean my house. It looks pretty tidy. I'm not going to lie. It's not a mess, but it does need just a quick tidy up, dusting, all of that stuff. And then I need to get out all of the kids' uniform and I need to let them try it on, make sure that everything's just done and ready to go because I do not want to come Wednesday morning and we have an issue with their uniform. So I think that I've pretty much got everything. I'm sure I have, but it's just a good start just to check everything before the actual day. So I'm going to do that later, make sure their shoes are all ready to go. I need to do a washing. I need to put some washing away that's been washed and dried. Yesterday was it was Sunday, so it's my busiest day at work. It's my longest day is what I meant. It's not the busiest day, it's my longest day. So on a Sunday, I work literally all day long and I do not have much time in between. So nothing gets done around the house. I do have like an hour or so to do a quick tidy up in the morning, but that's it. So yeah, I have got most of the day to myself. I am working later today, but that's like in the evening. So I've got plenty of time to get everything done before that. I've just taken some chicken out of the freezer to defrost. I'll be cooking that later. But yeah, let me go grab what's been waiting to be used and unboxed and I'll show you what it is. So I have had a delivery from Cosori and they have sent me their new Turbo Tower Pro Smart. And it's a big box. And we know by now these boxes are huge, but the appliance is not this big. So let's not be afraid of that. I'm going to get it out of the box and then we're going to look at it together. Right, I've managed to get it out of the box and this is what it looks like. So this, I believe, is one of their newer models that they have launched. So you always get like a quick start guide with Cosori's appliances, and this will be telling us all about this air fryer. So first things first, as you can see, it has 2 compartments, one on top of the other. So I believe this is really good if you want to save space and you don't have room for the ones where they've got a basket side by side. So that's really clever. It's a nice size as well. I feel like it would fit really nicely anywhere in your kitchen, so it saves a lot of space. So again, this is the Turbo Tower Pro. This is a 10.8 litre smart air fryer. So let's take a look and see how big the baskets look, because for me, you know, we're a family of 4 and I like to use an air fryer that's got plenty of space in there because I like to cook a lot of food. As you guys know, I'm always cooking. I know I don't show you guys as much anymore, but I still do cook a lot. I just do not have the time to show you. But yeah, I'm always cooking home cooked meals. I like to cook from scratch. And it's always good to have an air fryer that can fit a lot of food in there, which makes life so much easier. So this is the basket. So this is actually a very good size. This reminds me of one of their other models that I also got sent in the past, and that had an amazing size basket as well, and I think it looks like it might be the same size. This is the basket. That's actually a gorgeous basket and it's a brilliant size. That's absolutely amazing. It's so spacious in there, so that's amazing. You always get your rack at the bottom that looks like this and you can just take it out and give it a wash. Then you also get a few extra bits here. Okay, so this is another rack. So this is the roasting rack. Ah, right, okay, so it says it's the roasting rack and it's for the additional rack for 3-layer cooking. So I guess you can put something at the bottom, then you can use this rack and add something on here as well. And then again, you get another basket, which is a great size. So the top basket is actually not as deep, so you can use this for things that don't need too much space, and then that is the bottom one. So you can see the size difference in both baskets. So I'm guessing, you know, the food that you've got more of can go into the bottom, and then when you've just got, say, you're roasting veggies or whatever, that can go nicely in the top rack. So they are 2 different sizes. So with the functions, I'm assuming this is going to be very similar to their other air fryers, one of which I am actually using in my kitchen at the moment. It's the dual one, and I absolutely love that one as well. So I've just plugged it in and it just made a cute little sound, just to say that it is now switched on. Let's peel off this sticky bit here. So yeah, the functions do look quite similar. You've got, as soon as you switch it on, there's either option 1 or 2. I'm guessing that's which basket you want to use. Say I want to use both of them. You just click them both, and then again, temperature, time, and it's got all of the functions such as air fry, roast, bake, grill, reheat, dry, and proof. And it also has a sync option as well, so you can sync both baskets to cook together. So I don't actually have any food that I can cook in this right now because it is pretty early. So I will be trying out something later in this actually, and when I do, I'll show you how it did. I'm just going to peel this bit off as well. I just love, you know, when you get something new and you can peel off all of the packaging. Also, don't forget, whenever you get a new appliance, you need to make sure that you are washing every part of it before you use it and before you put any food in it. You can also do a quick air fryer test run, so let it run on, it should say actually in this book, if you do the test run, then how long to do it for. Bear with me a second. Yeah, so in this, they do actually show you how to do the test run. So you just put it on at 195 for 10 minutes, and that just sort of gets rid of all of that smell that you would probably smell when you first use your air fryer. So yeah, I'm going to do all of that off camera, and then I will come back and I'll cook something in this later. And we'll just test it out together just to see how it performs. So as a reminder, this is the Cosori Turbo Tower Pro Smart. And then they also do have a Cosori Turbo Tower Standard. Bit of a tongue twister. And then I do have some coupon codes as well. So you'll get £40 off this version or £20 off the standard version, but I'll leave all of the details in the description for you to check out. But I'll catch you later, and yeah, when I cook something in it, and we'll test it out together. I've just come upstairs and Kiki is on my bed. I need to start my chores. I need to start somewhere. Do you know when you have quite a lot to do and you just don't know which thing you want to start with? Well, that's me right now. I don't know what to start with, but I think I'm going to put a wash on first. Then I've got some washing to put away. Then I need to check Hannah's and Raina's school uniform. I'm just going to make sure we've got everything, aren't we? Kiki is honestly my little darling. Aren't you? Aren't you, darling? Such a gorgeous little cat. So loving. She's extremely tired because she goes out a lot at night now. She did come back right before I fell asleep last night, and yeah, she's been out all morning as well. But she likes to go out, don't you, darling? Yeah, so I think I'm going to begin by putting a wash on. I'm obviously not going to film myself doing all of my chores because you guys have seen me do it before, and a lot of you probably get bored watching me do that, so I'm not going to bore you with that. This video, I don't know if I'm going to film it over 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. I have no idea. I haven't planned it at all. I just know that I've got a lot to do today, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there as well who are in the same situation, that are scrambling now that we've not got long left. and we need to get the kids sorted before school. Honestly, I'm sort of sad because when the 6 weeks holidays start, I'm always like, oh my God, it's going to be havoc around the house. It's going to be chaotic. But then when it gets to the end of it, I'm going to miss them. And they do not want to go back either. But that's how it is every single year. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. Like I say, I need to put a wash on and I need to do loads of other stuff. My house is pretty clean, like I said as well. So I don't have too much cleaning to do. But I also need to get the kids to try on their uniforms. They're not going to want to do it, but I need to. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So I hope you're doing something fun while I do that. And then I guess I will catch you later. Either when I do dinner with my new air fryer or just whenever. I have no idea either. Oh, you want cuddles? She's just turned over. Have cuddles? She's the cutest little thing ever. Aren't you, darling? Anyway, guys, I'm going to go give Kiki some cuddles and then get to do some chores. Right, it's a little bit later now. I've done a lot of chores already and it's time to make some food. So we're going to be testing out the Cosori air fryer. So I've already washed the drawers and I've already done the test run. It's just finished. Now for food, I've marinated some chicken breast in just loads of random bits. I've cut up some peppers and onions. And then I've just chopped some potatoes in like little cubes. And to the potatoes, I'm going to add some olive oil. So basically they're going to be like chips, but little cubes instead. And then for seasoning, we're going to keep it nice and simple. I've just got this chip seasoning. And I'm going to add this to the potatoes, give them a good toss, and that will be the potatoes all coated. So that's how they look. Now these I'm going to cook in the top basket. So I just need to get this back in here now. So that's in there, potatoes are going in. And it's just the perfect size for the potatoes. I'll show you properly in a minute. So that's that. And then for the bottom one, I'm actually going to pop the chicken onto skewers along with the onions and peppers. And I'll show you when I've done that. And then we'll cook these together. Right, I have finally got everything into the air fryer. So let me turn the camera around and show you how it's looking right now. So in the bottom bigger one, I have got some chicken skewers. Now, I don't know if you can see, but if you look carefully, I have used the rack. So I've got some at the bottom and then I've used the rack to create a second layer. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this avocado oil spray and I'm just going to give them a quick spray like so. And that is my chicken skewers. They are going to go into the bottom. And then for the top, we've got our potatoes that we just seasoned lightly and sprayed with some oil. And this one is going into the top. So now for the settings. So I'm going to go with, I'm just thinking, should I cook them at the same? Maybe I will. So I'll do match. I'm going to pick 190 for temperature, and for time, I'm going to put it on for 20 to start with. I'm going to leave it on the air fryer option, and I will just come back like halfway through, check on everything, shake the potatoes, and just see how we get on with it. So that's just what I'm going to go with for 20 minutes. So it's almost 10 minutes later. So let's check on our potatoes. So that's how the potatoes are looking. So they are crisping up quite a bit, as you can see. I'll just give them another shake and put them back in. And then for the chicken, this is how it's looking. So again, I'm just going to turn these over. I'll need 2 hands for that. Spray them with some more of that oil and then pop them back in for another 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. Right, this has just gone off, so we are going to check on the potatoes first. So this is how they look. They actually look really, really good. I'm just going to see if they are actually nice and soft, which they are. So perfect potatoes, I'm really happy with them. And then for the chicken, now do bear in mind I've got two like shelves, haven't I? So I have not moved them. So once I take the top ones out, which look absolutely amazing, I'm going to check the bottom ones because I haven't even rotated those. I didn't really have anything to take this rack out with. So let me just take the top ones off and then I'll show you the bottom ones. So I've just taken the top ones off and here are the ones at the bottom. So they do look like they are cooked. I am just going to break into it just to make sure. And then just in case, because if they're not, then at least I can put them in. So let me do that first. Right, I've just checked the ones at the bottom and they are actually cooked perfectly as well. So that was 20 minutes, 190, and it literally cooked all of this chicken, which looks amazing, and then also the potatoes, which I'm just going to put in another tray. So that is it. So this, let me give you a close-up. Actually, let me turn the camera around so you can actually see it, because they look so good, and I need to take this food inside because everyone's really hungry now. So let me quickly show you. So here is the chicken. And then here are my gorgeous potatoes. I'm super happy with the way they've turned out. Really happy with the way they've turned out, and I think this air fryer is just as good as their other ones. So I'll link it down below with all of the details. Don't forget you can use the code as well to get some money off. So check it out if you are in search of a new one. But yeah, I'm gonna go and give this to my family now. I'm gonna enjoy this. And we are school ready, aren't we? We are school ready. So Hannah's in her uniform. You want to show them? Move back a little bit. Show them. Move back a little bit. She's all dressed in her school uniform and she's excited, aren't you? Are you going to have a good day? Yeah. You're going to have lots of fun? Yeah, we're super excited. We're going to be leaving in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Mixed feelings today.
Only 2 hours.
Yeah, she's only going for 2 hours today, so she'll be going from 9 till 11 today, and the same again tomorrow, and then Friday a little bit longer.
I want to go back holiday.
Yeah, we all feel the same. We want to go back on holiday, don't we? Because the weather here is honestly rubbish. It's cloudy. It's really dull. Actually, really silly. But anyway, we are pretty much ready to go now. We've got about 10 minutes, so I'm just going to do a quick tidy up because everything is messy around me. But I think I've got everything done. I think everything's perfect. So I've got all of their bags packed, bags packed, and all of that. So yeah, and then we're going to head to the gym this morning, which I'm not looking forward to, but hey ho. Right, I'm going to quickly tidy up and then get the kids to school. It is now dinner time. School is over with. So first day of school is done and Hannah really enjoyed it. She only went in for 2 hours and yeah, Raina obviously went for the full day and she had a really good day. So I've just made dinner. I'll show you what I've made. I'm just making, well first of all, I've made some chicken and rice all in one pot. Well, I did it in my pressure cooker, because you guys know that I love cooking my rice in there. It just makes it so easy. And now I've just made I've chopped up some cucumber, tomatoes and onion. And I'm just going to add some Greek yogurt. So I know a lot of people like to make this and they don't use onion, but honestly I love it with onion. It just gives it such a good crunch. So I'm going to add the yogurt in now and give it a mix. You can add a splash of milk as well if it is too thick. So I'm just going to mix that in, and then I've just taken the lid off the pressure cooker. So we were on the way to pick up Raina from school and I could smell somebody cooking chicken and rice, and that just made my mind up as to what I was going to make for dinner tonight. So that is what I made. So I am starving now. I'm not working this evening, which is so nice. I did work for a little bit earlier. I'm just going to dish up everyone's dinner and I'll show you, but I think I need a bit more yogurt, so that's how it is looking at the moment. And I might need to add a splash of milk in because it looks quite thick. So literally just a splash of milk and then mix that all in. Also, you can do this with natural yogurt. I know that it's a lot easier to mix, but I always only have like the Greek style yogurt, so that's what I use to make it. And some people also like to add seasoning to this. I don't, because I'll be giving it to the kids as well, so they'll just like it nice and plain. I'm going to add a little bit more milk, and that is my yogurt to go over the chicken and rice. So that's how that looks. I've just made a big pot of it. And now let me show you my chicken and rice. I've not fluffed it up yet. So this is it before fluffing it up, and I'm just going to take a plastic fork and just mix it all and give it a good, just fluff it up basically. Look at that, it looks so good. Now let's dish up. So I will do Hannah's first, and she's asked for no chicken, so I might put a little bit in because she probably will eat it. Just like that. Give her a little bit more rice. I'm just going to give her a little bit for now, and I will put some yogurt over it, and then we'll do Raina's. Raina will have chicken and rice. She's really hungry today. So I'll give her that much to begin with. I will give her some cucumber on the side as well. Right, everyone's got theirs, so it's my turn. I'm not going to move you. I know it's super blinding where I'm stood, but it's fine. So I'm going to have... Does anyone else love rice? It's one of my favourite things to eat. I just try not to eat it all the time, but I've been eating it a lot recently, to be honest. And then some of that yogurt that I just made. Add that on top. So just to give you a close-up, this is my chicken rice with some yogurt. Can you see the chicken there? It's literally the same colour as the rice, but yeah, this is my dinner. This honestly smells so good. So in case you care, the seasoning that I used is the box seasoning that I showed you in one of my last videos, and then I also added some biryani masala in there as well. I just mixed the two because I didn't have enough of just the one, so I mixed the two, but I didn't add any sort of tomatoes or anything like that. I just kept it simple. It's got a slight kick to it, but because my kids are eating it, I have to be careful. If it's too hot, they're not going to eat. Well, Hannah won't eat it. So yeah, that's how I made the rice. And we've got boneless chicken and the yogurt. And can you tell I'm starving now? So I'm going to go sit down, watch something on TV and eat my dinner. We've just been to the gym and I've come to my local cash and carry, and I'll show you where I get all my seasonings from. So this is the make. It's the Laziza seasonings that I always get, and they just have so many to choose from. So I'm going to pick up one of these. I use this all the time. Then I'm also going to get, I need to have a good look and see which one it is that I normally get. Okay, here. This is the rice. This is the one I almost ran out of. Well, I did run out of it yesterday, but that makes your rice taste so good. So I'm going to get one of these. I'm also going to get one for a meatball curry because I was going to make meatballs last week and I realised I've got no seasoning, so I'm going to get this as well. I've also run out of my chicken fry mix. I just get this one here, and it lasts ages, and it's only $3.99 for the whole bag, so I'm going to get this. I also do get my jar, like marinades from here. This is the Amina's one that I've used in the past, and they've got so many different flavours, and they've just got tons and tons of different seasonings. And then I do need a jar of jalapenos, but only if they have the ones I like. I like the Mellis ones, and I don't think they've got them actually. We are now done from the cash and carry. We picked up a fair few bits. We need to pick Hannah up in half an hour, so I think we're heading straight home, but I just picked up some dates as well. because we're in need of some energy after the gym. So let me get these open. We've tried these ones before. They are the brand Tahira. And they're really nice. So I'll head home and then I'll show you everything that I picked up from here. Right, we are home now, so I'll quickly show you what I picked up from the cash and carry. So I showed you the dates. We had a few in the car. And then we've got some green chilies. And then I saw these. They are plums and they look so nice. I don't know what it is, but I never ever buy like plums. Don't really find them in like Tesco's, but they look so good. I'm actually going to have one in a second. I just picked up 3 in case nobody else wants any. And then I showed you the chicken fry mix. I always use this and I always buy it. I literally ran out a couple of days ago. Then for seasoning, I think I showed you everything I got. So I got the keema seasoning, gorgeous. Then I got the rice one, again, gorgeous. Makes your rice taste so good. And then I got the meatball one as well, another gorgeous one. And then I got some meat. So I got some chicken breast, chicken niblets, because the kids love those. And then I also got some lamb mince. So that needs to be put away. Well, everything does, to be honest, because I've got about 15 minutes and we need to pick Hannah up. So yeah, I'm going to put it all away, and I've got a bit of a busy day today. So we need to pick Hannah up. I need to come back, make some lunch, then I need to work, and then I need to pick Raina up, and then I need to go out later. So there's a lot going on today. Busy day. It's a Thursday today. Raining outside. It's awful. But yeah, and my body is aching from the gym. I went yesterday as well, but I've not been taking my camera in there because I need to get back into it before I do that. My legs are shaking, so are my arms, and yeah, I'm just shattered, but I need to put this away. I'm going to have one of these plums and then go and get Hannah from school. Right guys, I've got another dish up dinner with me just to finish off today's video, well, this video. So I've got one of these flatbreads that I got from Tesco's. They are really nice and soft, so I've heated one of these up. By the way, I'm getting poked by this plant. But I'm going to dish up my husband's and then I'm going to close off this video because mine will be the same, but I've got half of this. So anyway, got that, and then I made some chicken tikka, which is in my air fryer. It's falling all over the place, but Raina's already eaten hers and Hannah doesn't want any yet. So I'm gonna do, on the flatbread, I'm going to add lettuce. If you remember, I used to make this all the time, like last year and even before that. I was having this so often. I don't have red onion, so we're going on with like normal onion that I've just sliced. Then I've got some cucumber, which I need to chop. So I've got my cucumber going on. And then I'm going to add the chicken. Okay, here is the chicken. Already looks so good. I'll show you the other way in a second. But then I'm going to add some tzatziki, which I've got here, and just literally all over like this. You can add whatever sauce you want, but this is what he will like on his. So we've got tzatziki. I'm also going to do some hot peronaise, and then I'm also going to do some of this extra hot chili sauce. This one's really hot, but I'm gonna add that on top as well. And that's his dinner. Let me give you a closer look. Here it is. This is his fully loaded flatbread with all the salad, the chicken, and lots of sauce on top. And that is our dinner tonight. But as I said, I'm going to be ending this video here. I need to eat, clean up, and then I am heading out somewhere. So I need to hurry up and do that. So I'll close off this video here. It is super sunny again. It always gets so sunny at this time of day, especially in my kitchen. But yeah, I'm going to close off this video here. So I hope you really enjoyed it. And I'll catch you all really soon in my next one. Bye guys.